So for this design, you're going to have to cast on multiples of 8 stitches. This pattern consists of 16 rows, so let's begin. So for row 1, the same pattern will be repeated for rows 3 and 5 as well. So we're going to start off with a repeat of knit 1, purl 6, knit 1. And we're going to repeat that all the way across. Then for rows 2, 4, and 6, we're going to start with a repeat of purl 1, knit 6, purl 1. Repeat that across. For row 7, you're going to begin a repeat of a twist to the left. So that means we're going to purl our second stitch first, and then we're going to knit our first stitch second. So what you want to do is come from behind. I'll turn this around so you can see it. We're going to come from this angle of our stitch. It's kind of awkward at first, but we're going to come up behind our stitch like this. So we're going to come up from behind that second purl stitch like that. Then we're going to take our yarn, we're going to wrap it like a purl, pull it through. Then we're going to bring our yarn to the back, then come around to the front with our needle, and we're going to knit that first stitch on our left hand needle, knit it, and pull both off the left needle, like so. Then we're going to purl 4. Then we're going to do a twist to the right. So now we're going to do the opposite. So you're going to want to put your yarn in the back. We're going to knit the second stitch on our left hand needle. So go around here to the front. We're going to knit it. Then you want to bring your yarn around the front needle, swing your needle, and purl that first stitch on our left needle. And then pull both off the left needle. And we're just replacing this knit row here that is going to give us our design like you see here. So we're just repositioning them to give us that angle. And then we're going to repeat. So I'll show you one more time since this stitch can be a little tricky. So we're going to start row 7 with a repeat, starting with our twist to the left. So what we want to do is purl the second stitch on our left needle, and then we're going to knit the first stitch. So what you want to do, bring your yarn to the front, then you're going to take your right needle and come in the back loop of your second needle as if to purl. So kind of bring your needle from left to right into the stitch, but then bring your needle up over your left needle. So come behind your needle, but bring it up like that. Then we're going to purl it. Bring your yarn to the back, then swing your needle around and knit that first stitch, pulling both off the left needle, like so. Purl 4. Then we're going to do a twist to the right. So you want to bring your yarn to the back. Now we're going to knit the second stitch on our left needle. Then you're going to bring your yarn to the front and move your needle to the back, and we're going to purl that first stitch on our left needle. Pull both off the left and repeat it all the way across. For row 8, we're going to begin a repeat of knit 1, purl 1, knit 4, purl 1, knit 1. Repeat that all the way across. Then for row 9, we're going to begin a repeat of purl 1. Then we're going to do a twist to the left, so that is where we're going to purl the second stitch on our left hand needle. So come up through that back loop of our second stitch. Then bring your yarn to the back, swing your needle around, and knit that first stitch on our left hand needle, pulling both off the left needle. Purl 2. Then we're going to do a twist to the right. So you want to put your yarn in the back, knit the second stitch on our left hand needle. Bring your needle to the back and your yarn to the front, and we're going to purl that first stitch on our left hand needle, pulling both off. Then we're going to purl 1, and we're going to repeat that across. Then for row 10, we're going to begin a repeat of knit 2, purl 1, knit 2, purl 1, knit 2. And we're going to repeat that all the way across. Then for row 11, we're going to begin with a repeat of purl 2, then we're going to work a twist to the left, so we're going to go and purl our second stitch from behind. Put our yarn in the back, swing our needle around the front, and we're going to knit that first stitch. Then we're going to go into our twist to the right, so we're going to go ahead and knit the second stitch on our left hand needle. Then we're going to bring our needle to the back, yarn to the front. We're going to purl that first stitch, pull them both off the left hand needle. Then we're going to purl 2 and repeat that across. So for rows 12, 14, and 16, we're going to begin a repeat of knit 3, purl 2, knit 3. Then you're going to repeat that all the way across. Then for rows 13 and 15, we're going to begin a repeat of purl 3, knit 2, purl 3. And we're just going to continue that across. And there is your finished design. So just repeat rows 1 through 16 to form the pattern. And there is your wishbone pattern. This design is pretty simple to make, so it'd be easy to add on to hats or scarves. This would even be a really nice edging to a sweater. This design just looks really nice, and this would look really good with any color. I think the design with it being raised would show up even in the darkest shades. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.